Hello and welcome to Edupedia World. In this lesson we will be learning what precomposing is and what it can be used for. Now let's again take a look at our flowers and horses composition. Here we have taken some video layers and then just edit them together and added a effect to all the layers. And as you can see, this takes up 4 layers of space, and if you want to maybe move everything, then you'll have to highlight everything and then just move it along, and yeah, that's how it's done. If you were to just pick one, then of course you would offset it and everything wouldn't be as it should be. And if you had, let's say, 30 layers in your composition, then moving between shots can be pretty tricky, because you have to be very organized in order for that to not be a complete mess. So I will show you guys a way that you can organize this nicely so that it's not that hard to move around with. So let's say that these 4 layers, you want those to be one shot, and then you can just move those around, and then you have maybe got some other shots that you want to make into another shot that you can just, so you can move around with larger segments. And the way we want to do that is by precomposing. What that does is that it will take these 4 shots and then we will put them into a separate composition. It's done by first selecting the layers and then right clicking and choosing precompose, and then we can call this flowers with grade, and then this other option is grayed out, so we can only choose move all attributes, and that's the only option you have. So just hit OK, and then you'll see all these 4 layers have been put together, and they are now in this composition right here. So right now we are in flowers and horses, the composition called flowers and horses. If we were to double click on this one, then it would open this composition. So double click, and now you can see we are in this composition, flowers with grade. It has been opened up right here, flowers with grade, and here is our 4 layers. If we delete this, then you can see up here we have flowers with grade, and we can also take compositions and then move them into each other. So we could take this flowers with grade and just drag it in here, and that is basically what the precomposition has done. It has, if I were to close this, so we wanted to get these 3 put together. So what the precomposition did was that it created a new composition, call this new composition. Here it is, and then it has taken all of this and put it in here as a composition. So this is called flowers with grade. Then I will find flowers with grade and put it in here. And this is basically what a precomposition does. As you can see, it suddenly just ends right here. If we go in here, we can see why. That's because our adjustment layer takes up all this space. We can change that by just saying we want to trim the composition to the work area, and the work area has been defined to where the video ends. So bam, like this. And then in this composition you'll see that this has been shortened to fit the range that we defined in here. So that is basically how precomposition works, and yeah, that's about it.
Thank you for watching Edupedia World. Stay tuned for more videos.